Hello, so I wanted to go over the homework assignment that will be due on October 12th by the end of the day, and it should be up on Blackboard. If you don't see it, let me know, okay? So it says problems from the textbook. So I just wanted to show you guys. So this is your textbook. You should have all have a copy of it. You should have been reading chapter 7, because that's what we're basically going over. We're going to move to a new chapter with all the stuff on transport. But there's 4 questions at the end of the chapter, and it says using table 7.14 and equation 3.14. You can find those in the book. They're pretty easy. Calculate the equilibrium concentration of hydrocarbons with the following composition. And so they've given you gasoline, premier gasoline, diesel fuel, manufactured gas tar. And then it says for ABCD, make star plots. Star plots are the same thing as a radar plot. So if you look up on Excel, you can make a radar plot for each one of these. So this is the first part of the questions for the homework assignment. The other part of the question is that, draw each of the compounds. Now, the compounds are listed in multiple questions, like benzene, toluene is, And then in question 7.3, it says benzene, toluene. It just means benzene. Just cut off the, I'll show you what I mean. Let me see, let's switch it to the camera. Right here, it says benzene, toluene. Just cross off the word toluene. It shouldn't be there. This is just benzene, because the next one's toluene, okay? So just cross that off. But what you're going to want to do is, for each of those compounds, so they're going to be listed multiple times within inside of here, just make a list of all the compounds, and then what I want you to do is to draw them all. Okay, you'll want to make a list of all of them because you're going to be needing those questions for future questions. The next question is explain why at the beginning of the class I say that everybody should have organic chem, so talk about that. What is the difference between an HPLC and a GC, and what would you use for these questions that you did? Which ones would you use an HPLC and which ones would you use a GC for? For the ones that you say go into a GC, predict the order in which they will come out and be detected by the mass spec. For question 2, those ones in there, predict which ones will be fast, middle, and slow biodegradation under aerobic and anaerobic conditions. You can just kind of lump them together. You don't have to rank them in the sense of just make it fast, middle, slow. Using aerobic and anaerobic conditions, and then lastly, describe octane rating of gasoline. So a lot of questions on gasoline inside of this, and manufacturing of that and talking about it. If you have questions about problem number 1 through 7.1 to 7.4 and what they're talking about, refer to the textbook. Okay? Okay, so that is the homework assignment.